Hi, everyone. Today we're going to talk about CNX and our AI programs. We're going to hit on three main things today. First, we'll give you a brief overview of our three very popular AI programs. From there, we'll do a little bit of a comparison and contrast so you can see how the programs are similar and how they differ. And then finally, we'll talk a little bit about some resources that are available to you. Today, we're going to start with AI Biz, or artificial intelligence for business professionals. As we start to think about artificial intelligence, it is something that is playing a huge role in both our personal lives and our professional lives. Whether you realize it or not, you've likely been interacting with artificial intelligence at home or at work for the past several years. And as we start to look at artificial intelligence, the most significant challenges to implementing AI are data, skills, and understanding AI benefits and uses. AI Biz plays a big part in this and really helping people to understand the benefits and uses of artificial intelligence. So, really, as you look at this program, four big takeaways to think about. First, it really equips the participants with essential AI knowledge for the business leaders. So if you are working in an organization, and this just isn't the C-suite, so if you are a sales leader, you are running data, you're in charge of marketing or accounting and finance, artificial intelligence is going to be a priority for you. Throughout this program, we work to describe some of the AI fundamentals. You can identify the functions of AI in business and then really start to think about, what are the requirements? What are the business requirements for implementing artificial intelligence? As we think about artificial intelligence and AI biz, really the target student for this is very broad. This is one of the think level courses, so it's more of an informational type of course to get people to start thinking about artificial intelligence and how it can impact their business. As I just mentioned, business leaders, whether you are in that C-suite, you are the leader of a small business, or you are the head or a senior leader within a functional business unit of a much larger organization, AI Biz would be a great fit for you. Consultants, product managers, project managers, and really anyone that are interested in the basic AI concepts will be a great fit for this Think Level AI Biz program. Now, I will say a lot of people, especially those that have been working actively in the business setting, maybe if they're working for larger organizations, feel that they are already familiar with AI and artificial intelligence. One of the things that we do offer for our CertNexus programs are readiness assessments. This is something that you can share with your prospective clients. Either they can take it or they can share it with others at their organization to go through it. As they do this, it's going to start to give them a sense of their true awareness of the key components of these topics. This is just one of the examples of the readiness assessment that people can go through for free on AI Biz. So it's very much, it kind of gets deep into it while still really maintaining this idea that it is a informational knowledge course. So it's not an active course in the sense that they are going to be building out AI solutions and need to come with deep technical expertise. But these are some of the concepts that are going to be covered in the course. And as people go through these readiness assessments, they tend more often than not to very quickly realize, okay, I perhaps don't know as much as I thought I knew, or definitely not as much as I need to know for these programs. We'll talk a little bit more about these readiness assessments later when we get to the resources, but it's a great tool I really highly recommend that you check out. The second course in our AI portfolio, which has been wildly popular, is Gen AI Biz. It's really focused on generative AI. And if we think of artificial intelligence versus generative artificial intelligence, AI really is the ability for computers and machines to exhibit human-like thinking and behavior. So if you have a Netflix subscription, or you use any type of navigation software, or you have a some sort of fitness tracker on your watch or wear something on your wrist. Those are using artificial intelligence to make recommendations, to look at data, and to make predictions based off of that data. Gen AI biz differs in the sense where generative AI is creating net new content, things that really haven't existed before, based off of the information that these tools have been trained on. Most notably, people think of Chat GPT when they think of Gen AI, whereas it is a great tool for generating novel or new content in text form. So generative AI and other technologies have the potential to automate work activities that absorb 60 to 70% of employees' time today. Think of being able to automate routine tasks, or from a, say, sales or marketing perspective, being able to come up with campaigns, one pagers, sales sheets, sales messaging, even as you start to get more deep into it with automating the AI through connections and workflows and APIs where you can automatically respond to clients. You can automatically brainstorm new ideas for a project. You can make connections between Gen AI tools and a lot of the systems you have at work today to really make your teams much more efficient. So as a business leader, if you're thinking of that and you can say, wow, I can perhaps save 60% of my team's time today, think is a very intriguing concept. So as we're looking at Gen AI biz, it really is describing the fundamentals of AI and Gen AI, as I talked a little bit about a moment ago. We look at creating and generating content using these AI tools, whether it is text, images, video, or even code. The course goes on to discuss and identify the challenges of using AI, whether those are concerns maybe around managing intellectual property, some of the issues right now that these technology companies are facing around copyright and use of copyrighted materials to train the AI, as well as just general data ethics. And then talking about how do we implement organizational strategies for AI. When we're thinking about these tools, it's not just something we can roll out and immediately everybody's going to adopt it. Your employees or your clients' employees are going to have wildly varying levels of experience with this technology, levels of comfort with this technology, and just in general, their willingness to jump in and adopt new things. So it really talks about how do you think about this from a business perspective if you are looking to implement strategies around artificial intelligence. Very similar to the AI biz, the target student for this is pretty broad. General business leaders at C-suite to the functional heads of the different units within a business, consultants, product and project managers, and really those that are interested in the basic AI and Gen AI concepts. Just like with other programs, we do have readiness assessments available for this, where that you can share with your clients to start to get a sense of some of the things that they need to be thinking about, that they need to be aware of, and getting a good understanding of, do I really know as much as I think I know or as I should know for my organization? Shifting gears a little bit, we'll talk about our Certified AI Practitioner course and certification. This one is a good bit different from those think level Gen AI biz and AI biz program in the sense that it does lead to a certification, and the target audience is a good bit different for this. So this is from Forrester Research, in essence, thinking 100% of any company's future success depends on adopting machine learning. It is not a nice to have. Machine learning, artificial intelligence are the future of business, and companies that are not adapting and adopting are going to be left behind. Going through the AI Certified AI Practitioner program, participants are working to solve a given business problem with artificial intelligence and machine learning. They prepare data for use in machine learning scenarios, build linear regression, forecasting, cluster models, things like that, and really work to understand how do you maintain machine learning pipeline and models once they are built. These are just a few of the high level things that are hit on in the course. It's a 5-day program, so it does go pretty in depth with what participants are going to learn. And so with the course outline, you'll be able to pick up a lot more as to what participants go through in the full program. So as I mentioned, the target student for this is a good bit different than the biz level courses or those think level courses with AI Biz and Gen AI Biz. Typically what we see people going through this, they are currently data science practitioners. So they're working in this field, they're software developer, business analysts, and typically they're coming to programs with several years in computing technology experience. So for me, I come out of a sales and education and training background. I am not the target candidate for a certified AI practitioner program, whereas I would be an ideal candidate for AI Biz and Gen AI Biz. So the audience is a good bit different for this. And as you're going out there and meeting with clients, there's a number of different ways to either take your conversation or to open up a line of dialogue around the certified AI practitioner program. From just very basic, to what extent are you looking to build internal AI expertise versus relying on external partners? If they focus on we're really looking to build it internally, great conversation to have around the CAPE program. CAPE is what we commonly refer to for the certified AI practitioner. Going down the line of what types of obstacles do you face when implementing AI solutions? How could more specialized knowledge help? So as you familiarize yourself with the outline and start to see what are some of the things that participants are going to come away with, and understanding, is there alignment to the types of obstacles that people are facing when implementing AI solutions? Understanding very generally, how would training that's going to give people foundational AI knowledge and hands-on skills, how could that help your organization? And then finally, as I talked about a few moments ago, AI really needs to be part of every organization's future growth plans, or I would say current growth plans. So asking about what role does AI play in their growth plans, and then having the conversation around, great, excellent that you're thinking about this, excellent that you're making plans for it. How are you preparing your workforce? The studies vary from organization to organization to what you can see, but the amount of reskilling and upskilling that has to go on at companies right now is tremendous. They're either having to look outside for employees with these skills, which the talent pool is very competitive for folks with deep AI knowledge and certified AI knowledge. So internally, they're starting to look at how do we reskill employees to move into some of these AI or Gen AI roles, or how do we upskill some people that they are our business analysts, they're our current software developers or programmers. How do we upskill them to get to the level where they can really help us with our future AI plans? As I mentioned, we do have, for these CertNexus programs, readiness assessments available that you can walk through. Or I'm sorry, that you can share with your clients. Before we move on to talk about the resources that are available, just want to hit on a brief comparison of these programs: AI Biz, Gen AI Biz, and Certified AI Practitioner. The AI Biz, very high level, just on artificial intelligence. It's a half-day program. The Gen AI program is a full day. The CAPE, the Certified Artificial Intelligence Practitioner, is a 5-day program. The first two at that biz level, they do come with a credential, which is a digital badge that people can share out on their LinkedIn profile and put it into their signatures. The CAPE program comes with a certification. So this is something that is an industry recognized honor to have, where people go through a lot of work to earn these. The certifications where very rigorously developed to meet certain standards. So as people go through this, having this certification and having employees with this certification carries a lot of weight to it. The prerequisites for the programs at the biz level, it's really just a foundational knowledge of business processes and general business concepts, and ultimately a basic understanding of IT resources and systems, including networks, computers, and other devices used in the enterprise. So if people have been in the workplace for some time, they're going to be familiar with the basics of what they would need to know to step into one of these biz level courses. On the flip side of that, people going into the certification program need to have comfort with writing code in Python, have familiarity with data science and machine learning process from end to end, a knowledge of statistical concepts such as sampling, hypothesis testing, things like that, and then summary statistics such as mean, median, mode, standard deviation. So very much a different audience, very much different skill sets that people are going to need to bring with them to these different programs. We talked about the audience is different from very general audience of business leaders and professionals for the biz level to more specialized audience with data science practitioners, software developers, business analysts that have several years of experience in their roles. And then the last couple of things. So to complete the assessment on the biz level courses, there is an assessment they go through to earn that credential. It is delivered through our choice platform. Whereas the Certified AI Practitioner program, the assessment is administered through Pearson VUE. The typical buyers that we see at the biz level tend to be in the HR, learning and development, and on the individual contributor level. Same thing with Gen AI Biz. I would say that expands out a little bit more. Recently, we've been seeing a lot of sales leaders, marketing leaders, and different department heads are showing interest in the Gen AI Biz program. For the certification, we're seeing it at the CIO, CTO level, people that are leading analytics, data science teams, and then also, depending on how the organization is structured, we still are seeing buyers coming out of the HR and L&D space. So as we think about really the benefits of the program, how to position it, AI Biz, Gen AI Biz really are equipping people with relevant knowledge and skills that are required in today's workplace. The programs are globally recognized, so CertNexus operates all around the world and has learners that have gone through and earned our certifications and credentials all across the world. And we have certification and credential holders at top organizations and government entities. As we think about Certified AI Practitioner, with this, it is a vendor neutral certification. So it does not rely on specific program or software knowledge, so that if as an organization they move from a certain program to a different program, the skills that people are going to learn in the Certified AI Practitioner program are still going to be relevant. It is globally recognized. We are ANSI accredited, and as I mentioned, have certification and credential holders at top organization and government entities throughout the world. Finally, as you are going out there and discussing this with clients and preparing for client meetings, or if you're working with your marketing department, there are a number of great resources out there for you. Starting at the top left, we have sell sheets, like one-pagers for each of these. And I know we do have the opportunity for, I believe, all of them where they can be co-branded. So you can replace the CertNexus logo with yours and put your specific contact information down at the bottom. We have outlines available for all of the courses that can easily be shared with clients, and you can use those for your review. More detailed exam blueprints that do more of a deep dive into what's going to be important for the exam. There are badges, logos, some sample emails and sample social posts, depending on the course. And then, as I mentioned, the readiness assessments. I really encourage you to take advantage of these. And in the CertNexus ATP partner portal, there are instructions as to how you can share these with your clients and how to get the different voucher codes or access keys for the different readiness assessments. So this is a view from the LO Choice platform, where once you've redeemed the access key, you can pull up the different readiness assessments and progress through the questions and see how you did on it. So I would encourage you all to do it as you're listening to this, and you take this as a tool to share it out with clients. So hopefully you found this helpful as a high-level overview of our AI programs, and will really equip you with the resources as you are having client conversations. And as you have questions about these programs, CertNexus in general, or really anything that we have to offer, please do not hesitate to reach out to info@certnexus.com or connect with your account executive directly. Thank you. I hope you have a great day.